I'm right back with another video. It's what's the time it is? It's 2 o'clock exactly on Saturday, November 4th, and I am kind of cleaning up a little bit in the house right now. My son's going to come over a little later and put the air in my tire, and I think he's also going to wash my car, which it needs to be washed. And he's sure my car's a piece of crap, but it doesn't need to be dirty. It really doesn't. I don't like being in a dirty car regardless. So today I woke up late. I went to bed like 4 o'clock in the morning, okay? Didn't sleep very well last night. I had a lot on my mind. A lot of things were just kind of flowing through. A lot of it was just more of the things I went through. And then also kind of dealing with, wanting more closure. But it's like some things it's just better for me not to know, I guess. But still, there's that shit in the back of your mind. It's always like, well, that was just a little too weird for me. But today, I started off the day with finishing up a craft that I made. And then decided to start working on some instructional videos. Now, as you all know, I don't have, I don't have my laptop anymore. And I was starting to get okay with PowerPoint, starting to get comfortable with it. And then all of a sudden my laptop broke. And of course all this shit broke out about, manipulations on my job and whatever. And so the only thing that I have right now is Office Writer. No, I'm sorry, it's called Office Impress, Libre Office Impress, which is a part of a free package that is compatible with Microsoft Word. But I will tell you, it looks a lot different. So there's a lot of things that I'm like scrambling around trying to find. There's a few tutorials on YouTube that they'll let you know how to navigate through the program. I will say that my version's a little different to what they have. So some of the information's not as useful to me as I would like it to be. But I have all day. So I'm going to just I already made my basic little presentation. And so what I'm trying to do is just kind of play around with the program, trying to see if I remember it. Because I remember, touching base with it before, and I didn't like it, okay? I didn't like it at all. There are some options, there's Google Slides, and there's also, I think, an online version of PowerPoint. But I'm going to try to use Office Libre. It's what I have, and it's what I should just try to get used to. So I'm committing myself to working with that, and seeing what I can do with it. I need to not be so intimidated by it, I will say that, compared to PowerPoint, it's not as, I think a lot of times it has to do with the appearance of the screens and whatnot. And sometimes, like, for example, certain programs I tend to be more attracted to or more stimulated by just because of the appearance. And because this is not the most glamorous computer program that I've worked with, it doesn't really excite me a whole lot. But excitement or not, it's something that I really want to do. So until I do get a better computer, this is what I have, and so I'm going to learn how to work with it. So anyway, this is not going to be a big presentation. It's just a very basic one. And as time goes on, I'm going to try to get used to it. And then who knows, maybe I might be a pro at Office Libre Writer or Impress or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to just kind of stick it out and see what I can do with it. I'm going to try to add some images, I will say PowerPoint is so much easier, so much better. I don't mean to thrash this program because I'm not going to, because I know there's a lot of people who have a lot of success with it, but then again, a lot of people have more patience than I do. And good for them, but like I said, I'm going to be grateful for what I have, and just kind of work with it from there. So anyway, this is one of those weekends, I'm just kind of pedaling around the house, trying to make my house look somewhat presentable, even if it's my son that comes over, I always want to make sure that my house looks nice, I look okay. I always want to give off a pleasant vibe, to my son. And, it's just, I guess it's just a part of old-fashioned upbringing or whatever. But, I try to make sure that, I appear bright and sunny. You know, that's a mother's duty. Even though, you know, you're in a lot of pain and everything is falling apart around you, you just still got to suck it up and, you know, put on that mommy face, I guess. But doing the best I can today. So I, you know, like I said, I wrote out a basic script for this particular outline. I did some in the past, but, you know, I remember when, back in 2015, when I made some of these drafts regarding gang stalking, I didn't really understand fully exactly what was all involved and how big this program really is. And so I started to get more information as time went on. And, you know, I really, now that I have more information, I want to be able to put something together in the future. Okay, this right here is just kind of a rough draft, a starter type thing, but I want to be able to do better and do more with it. You know, but like I said, you know, be patient with me because I'm still a newbie at all this, you know. And, you know, I'm very excited about learning something new. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you just have to just go ahead and try it anyway. And that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I got plenty of time on my hands, almost too much time in my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make the best use of my time. I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. It looks a little overcast outside. I don't know what the weather's really like or not. I didn't step outside today. I got everything I needed yesterday, so I'm in the house for the entire day today. I don't think I'm going to be stepping outside tomorrow, but I'm just kind of staying in for the weekend and just doing some brainstorming. There's a bunch of videos and presentations that I want to make. There's a bunch of things that I want to do. There's a lot of things that I want to convey and a lot of messages that I'm hoping that people will pick up on and spread around. And then also other projects. You know, there's so many things that I'm going on through my mind. So I'm using this time, you know, as to brainstorm. Last night I did a lot of brainstorming. I mean, I paced up and down. I was thinking about a bunch of stuff. Some of it was silly, you know. Some of it was kind of making me laugh, you know. And then some of it was just like, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with dealing with anger and trying to make it funny. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it funny, or, you know, I tend to do that, okay? You know, some comedians use humor, you know what I mean, to get their message across. I've always had a good sense of humor, okay? And, you know, my sense of humor has always been kind of dark anyway. But, I mean, this is really dark humor, I would have to say. But anyway, I'm hanging in there. You know, I will say it does affect my sleep. You know, there are nights, the night before, I went to bed at a reasonable time. And then I thought everything was getting better. And then guess what? I went back into this whole insomnia thing again. Which, you know, can be discouraging at times, but it's just something I just have to plug away at, you know. So, anyway, my goals in life and my mission in life, you know, I've been thinking a lot about that, like my reasons for being here on the planet, you know, my reasons for why I exist, what I choose to live for, and there's a lot of things that went through my mind last night, you know. And some of it was just like, man, there's just so much that I want to talk about and so much that I want to say. But, you know, that's why I want to make these videos. And then also, I do want to help other people. You know, this is something that is very close to my heart, this whole subject of human trafficking and gang stalking. And, I want to make a difference, you know, whether there's a monument or some sort of acknowledgement of me or not. I mean, that's not even the issue. The issue is that there's people's lives that are at stake. And when you realize, you know, the importance of this issue, and what you're a part of, you know, it compels you to want to do something, you know, to help other people and to inform people. And for people who may not be in this program, to be on the lookout for these signs, you know. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. I've got lots to do today. I'm going to, I'm not sure if I'm going to do my hair or not today. I'm thinking just wear a scarf and then just like deal with it, you know. Sometimes I don't really feel like putting a lot of heat into my hair, you know, and then today, yeah, I think I'm just going to wear a scarf, you know. Sometimes I just kind of throw my little my bangs out in the front, and then just wear a scarf, you know, around town, because the heat can really start to affect my hair. And even though, you know, I do wear protectants and stuff like that, you know, breakage can still occur. So I try my hardest not to deal with a lot of that stuff. Like right now, my hair is in 2 ponytails, 2 braids, I should say. It's in 2 braids, and I think I'm going to leave it that way. And so on days where I just wear scarves, you know, in order to make up for hair, I usually just wear earrings, you know. It's just my way of kind of like, I don't know, trying to get by, I guess. But yeah, I'm not trying to do my hair today. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to go ahead and start plugging away at the computer, and I will be back with another one later. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish my presentation today because I'm trying to re-familiarize myself with it. But if I do, you know, figure it all out, then it will be up for this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Go out and enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back with another one later. Bye.